All right, and we are live. Hello, everyone. This is a live drunk reading, part of the Deadman's Tome effort to raise awareness of the Book of Horrors #2 that's coming out in October. October 1st is when it launches. Any pre-orders on Book of Horrors 2 during this podcast, look at that. I'll down a shot of Malibu. I know it's like fucking water. I really should say 2 shots. I got my size. I mean, this is like, it does nothing to me. Or does it? We'll find out. We'll find out. All right, so that and any Patreon support I receive or Deadman's Tome receives, I'm also down a shot. And the links are in the description box, okay? Pretty basic, pretty easy. All right, so what is the point of this? What am I doing? I'm going to read a random story on Deadman's Tome. What is Deadman's Tome? Deadman's Tome is an online horror magazine, or online horror zine, I should say, because it's not really a magazine. It's essentially a blog, okay? But it's that way so that way the readers can actually interact with the writers, like comments, likes, and shares, and all that stuff. And the writers get paid based on that. So it's like the YouTube horror stories, short stories, flash fiction, what have you. I'm gonna hydrate. Fuck. That's also rum and coke, so I'm good, and I have a beer lined up, so I am. It's like I'm wanting to die of alcohol poisoning. I just need you guys to do it. Just enable me, please. Anyway, first let's get fucking good ready. Let's get good ready. Let's see. I'm checking on my stuff right now. It's sad that Deadman's Tome only has 2 patrons in a world where like some assholes on YouTube that like are just con artists that are just these freaking manatees of things. I don't know, these people that are just backstabbers, conniving, and anyway, they don't really produce any material, really. You know, they just I don't know, fuck around. They get more support, but hey, why support Deadman's Tome? Why support the Patreon? Like, what is it doing? What is it going to do? Right? I mean, that's the question, probably, right? Well, the answer for that is, well, I'll definitely be able to do more when it comes to podcasting. I'll definitely be able to do more when it comes to offering authors money. I'll definitely be able to do more as far as offering free things like shirts. I'll be able to spend more time, get artists, spend more time with the site because, you know, I have a full-time job to make this gig work. That full-time job becomes at many times like 80-hour week sort of thing. Shot number 1. Oh. So 2 patrons, 2 fucking shots. Oh, fuck. All right. And then let's see how many pre-orders I have of the Book of Horrors 2. Now, I just dropped a link earlier today, so I don't expect a whole lot. One. Okay, well, you motherfuckers that read horror, better be pre-ordering that shit. Don't be a fucking pussy, man. Don't be a fucking pussy. Oh, damn, I swear. YouTube's not gonna allow me to monetize this shit anymore. Fuck. God damn it. I might as well just insult someone. Amazing atheist, I'm gonna fucking rape you. I'm gonna fucking rape you and your whole fucking family. Oh, fuck. I said it was water, but I don't know what that one was hard. Shit. Oh, and Creationist Cat, I'm gonna shit in your mouth. I want to fucking shit in your mouth, Creationist Cat. If you don't know who these people are, I don't know. So, anyway, now I have 3 shots in me. Good to go. Now the question is, what story am I gonna fucking read? I said random story. Random story. Random. Let's go. This is a late night thing. I'm getting kind of drunk. Let's go for not safe for work. I hate this tag. I only put this tag on there because people are drawn to. Whoa. I should screen share. If I screen share right now, I promise you this video will definitely not be monetized right now because I got to show you this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Are you ready to see the fucking giant vagina? Are shit. Okay, here we go. Screen share. Screen share. Fucking bullshit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bam. Yep, I'm not making any money on this video. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. That's like it's who could masturbate to that? Who could find that erotic? If YouTube demonetizes this video, which it's probably just gonna get like 10 views. Okay. Um the question would be like, why? Because it's pornography? There's nothing pornographic about this. It's just disgusting. It's a vagina with is that cum with maggots? They're turning into flies? That's crazy. You'd probably want me to read this one. Oh, this one is good. This one is pretty fucking raunchy. But no. I have another one. I'll get to that one if I have time. Let's do this one. Man, this font's pretty small for me right now. I'm feeling it. Okay. This story. Whoa. Unbloom by Christine Hall Garcia. All right. It has a little promo for the Book of Horrors #1, people. Book of Horrors #1. It has like what? It's just a collection of great horror. If you'd like to read horror, if you're a fan of Stephen King or anyone else, if you like American Horror Story, like get this, buy this. It's available on Kindle. It's only $2, $3. It's like the price of a Coke or a Monster energy drink. Fuck it. Either way. I put a little disclaimer on this one. Look at that. That's cute. I don't really believe in disclaimers anyway. Yeah, I should say, if you don't understand, this is going to get kind of raunchy. Shit, I feel like an old man having to zoom in like that. Look at that. Okay. Get into it. Unbloom by Christine Garcia. Christine? Yeah, Christine Hall Garcia, hyphenated. Hyphenated last name. Look at that. I lie on the bed in this room that never smells of sex and rub one of the many surrounding rose petals between my fingers. These are sex organs too. Looking down at my breasts, I feel the sex organs lying between them and think of his. I close my eyes, touch all of the places I think he will want first: lips, throat, breasts, thighs, TikTok. I strike a pose, many different ones. Which will he like the best? Which will cause him to burn most with desire? This one. I think it's this one. TikTok. He's late. I trace the insides of my thigh higher until I'm pushing into my garden. I ripped all the hair out today because I think this is what turns him on. Oh, damn it. Fucking shit. I butchered that line. I ripped all the hair out today because I think this is what turns him off. He doesn't want a woman. He wants a girl, a child. My garden is dry, so I play. I want to be ready, and I have time to kill. If things don't go according to plan, this may be the most fun I have. Still, no noise. Only the stirring of something inside me, the breaking of the damn honey. My body begs for faster and faster, but no. I am only to carry myself to the edge, not over. I build a perfect agony. Tick tock. The front door slams. My body quivers with anticipation. I am ready. Footsteps pound the hardwood floor. I gasp. Bark. I rest again. On this bed. In this sexless room. I slick my tongue across my lips. Tick tock. The door opens. I moan. Husband enters. Still in his work clothes. I wait. Withering and moaning. My desire still unquenched. He watches, expressionless. Why doesn't he come to me? Is this not what every man wants? He tugs at the collar of his fatigues as if they're suddenly too tight. 3 tours in a rack, and he still loses composure at the sight of a naked woman. I smile. Unable to wait any longer, I crawl to the foot of the bed where he stands. I grab him by the pants and pull him to me. He's like a child too, scared and stiff in all the wrong places. I pressed against him and hoped the gesture would give him confidence. Then I take his fingers and push them inside me. At first, I think he's going to try. He plays half-heartedly. I moan, arc, and twist. Pretend he gives me pleasure when I was doing better myself. He needs encouragement. I look up at him with smoldering eyes. Hope his will do the same, but they are cold. He's elsewhere now, not with me. I bite his lip hard to bring him back to me and see something far worse than disinterest in his eyes, disdain. Why doesn't he love me? He wiggles his hand free from my grasp and steps away. Fine. He doesn't have to love me, but why won't he just fuck me? Is that not what men do? He walks to the bathroom and wipes my honey on a towel. He washes his hands. To him, I'm a germ. He can kill with soap and water. He leaves the room, me still hanging on the edge. Is it to my breasts? I shove them back, but I can never make them disappear. How does one unbloom? I gaze at the photo of our niece at her 8th birthday party that he keeps beside the bed, flat-chested, gath-toothed, and freckled. She looks like the kind of happy only a child can look, but not anymore. Creak. The wooden the wooden staircase leading to the basement groans beneath his weight. Now, at 10, his niece is a frosted lily shivering in the darkness of our basement. Her endangered smile is paper mache. I smashed a frame against the night table, shattering glass like and, and shattered glass like innocence. Wow, butchered that one. Girls dream of becoming women, of knowing our deep shades of red, of riding our curves, desire to be like us. It should not be the other way around. I look down at my woman's body and weep, bastard. That hot piece of fucking just great lust. I mean, shit, that's so potent. Is Unbloomed. I mean, it starts off hot. It's hot all the way around. I mean, as a man, as a dude who heterosexual dude, I'm just like, fuck. What is wrong with that guy? Like, I would fuck that woman up, like left and right. I would be every hole. I'd be like, man, she wants it every way possible. Wow, 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 wow. Of course, that's the point of the story, though, right? I mean, that's what I loved about this piece. It's disturbing because it touches on something. Yeah, it touches on pedophilia and shit like that. Not just that, but necrophilia. Wow, you got 2 things there. You got 2 crazy taboos rolled into one, and then you have this woman lusting, and she knows that he does this. Yet she hasn't called the authorities, so she knows about it. So she's complicit in this crime. She knows about it. That's crazy. You know? That's fucking crazy to me. She must be, I must think, maybe one of these crazy social justice warrior, like regressive left that people talk about that are like, yeah, he's a pedophile, and he's a necrophiliac, but I don't want to out him to the authorities because I believe he can change, and I shouldn't judge him because, well, what do I know? I mean, he's not harming anyone because she's dead. You can't harm a dead person anymore. So he can fuck any hole, do whatever he wants because she's dead. She can't feel things. So I could just imagine a crazy, like, regressive left attitude that way. Why not? The logic makes sense. I mean, shit. I mean, let's see. Let's go through this logic that some crazy people would have real quick. They usually go, "Are you harming anyone?" Because their thing is harm, even though harming something isn't necessarily it doesn't equate to being bad. Okay, different levels of harm. Like if I insult you and I hurt your feelings, that's not the same thing as physical harm, like punching you in the face. If I say you're a cunt, I should be able to get by. If I punch you in the face, I should be able to go to jail. Press charges on me, what have you. You know, but here you have this guy who has this woman who is like wanting to fuck, okay, desperately, but he doesn't want to. In fact, he wants to go down to the basement, okay, and pork some cold, dead, icy flesh. Like, what? What? I mean, I guess everyone has different taboos. I would really hate to be the guy or girl, but I guess it's usually going to be a guy who's turned on by necrophilia. I mean, that seems so weird. It seems like you'd want to stick your dick in something warm. Um, I don't know of anyone who just sticks their dick in ice cream or in, um, I don't know. If you buy like a steak and start using a steak to masturbate, I mean, that's fucking crazy to me. Okay, is that insanity? That's insanity, right? That's insanity. Like, that's no, no, just no. What the fuck? Shit. Oh shit, that's crazy. All right. So, what I'm going to read next is going to be the other not safe for work. That's right. The one with the giant vagina with the flies on it. Yes, that one is hot too. Oh man, this one kind of reminds me of my professional life, my gig. Okay, the bread and butter that makes Deadman's Tome possible. Which, by the way, once again, for those I don't think anyone's listening, but for those that are listening, should have just done some fucking Spreaker. Shit, I don't know. Put another shot. I'm getting fucking drunk. But once again, feel free to support Deadman's Tome via Patreon, and because it helps the site. It helps immensely. Like it'd be great to be able to offer more, to do more, to actually have a paper, magazine. Who the fuck buys paper magazines anymore? No one does. That would be like a vanity thing. I'll admit. Maybe it would be a comeback. Bring that back. But you're not going to find that at a rack. You'd have to order that from me directly from Deadman Stone. Why I say me? This is a one man operation. It's me. I do everything. I read the submissions. I do um, the administrative tasks. I do the marketing. I do. Sometimes I'm like, my head is spinning like fucking crazy because I have to keep up with stuff. And then you have people who submit, be like, "You haven't read my submission in a while. Like, what's going on?" And normally I try to do a really good job. I'm like, being like, "Okay, I received your submission. I'll read it in like this weekend." Okay, that's it. That's literally what the email says. Does that sound very professional? It may not be the best. It doesn't have like I am Mr. Deadman and I have received your submission and blah 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 blah. They've been this and that, and no, it just literally is just one or two lines. And maybe I might say, hey, while you're waiting, consider joining one of the groups. Consider this or that, checking out the anthologies and shit like that because it helps. But man, fuck. Anyway, enough digression. Let's get into more reading. Fly Blown by Kenneth Whitfield. This shit is fucking hot. How hot is this shit? Oh, fuck. Let me just preface this story. If you thought Unbloomed was gross, this takes the fucking cake. I mean that. Look, I know I'm not presenting right now. That way you can see like my reaction shit, but remember this is the image. This is the story that has a giant vagina just out there. You can almost smell it. There's an ass hair. There's a little ass hair. And I'm gonna present that real fast. I gotta present that. You gotta see that. See, look at that. There is a tiny little ass hair just sticking out right there. Cute. More you know. More you know. All right. Shit. See, this is why I mentioned to someone that I don't think the Harvard Association would take me because, like, I'm so lowbrow and fucking, I don't know, like South Park level humor, but I hear they actually are cool with that, so that's fine. All right. Fuck yeah. Anyway, let's do this. Fly Blown by Kenneth Whitfield. She has an earthy smell about her, musky. I chalk it up to her being on the dance floor so much, hot and sweaty, honky-tonking, showing off her ample assets and a tight half shirt with even tighter Daisy Duke cutoffs. She's pretty, long dark hair, heavy made-up brown eyes, full pouty lips, and a seductive smile. Infectious laugh, but coming off a bit desperate. I wave away a fly buzzing in my hand as I watch her. Maybe she's horny. Maybe she's trying to make someone jealous. Or maybe she's drunk. Probably a combination of all three. I watch as she shakes it all alone on the dance floor. Appreciative men cheer her on, her girlfriends giving her the stink eye. The annoying fly lands on the table. He rubs his little hands together happily and then starts lapping at the ring left from my mug. I smile and tip my beard to him as if I go back to gazing at her. It's early. The bar's not crowded yet. Whenever a man approaches her, she smiles and shakes her head side to side. No, no, not missing a beat. She comes back to my table between dances, drinking my Jack and beer chaser, leaning in closer and closer, yelling in my ear over the jukebox, her breath a bit rank, telling me how she just loves to dance and wishes I would join her, rubbing her bare underboobs against my arm. Nice. My thoughts exactly. The fly drinking from the beer ring on the table has been joined by some friends. They scatter when she visits, but settle quickly when she hits the dance floor again. Not willing to give up the free beer, I chuckle and order another. I'm flattered by her attention. Her sour breath and body odor are accepted. But I've seen this scenario before. I believe she's just looking to start something, to prove something. I don't know. I don't know why she's latched onto me. Maybe because I'm quiet and I'm drooling all over her like the other guys. Maybe because I'm alone. Most likely because she's seen the wad of cash peeling. I've been peeling bills off. The waitress brings me a drink. Today was payday. I really don't know, but I do think I know where this is probably heading. The flies are having their own little party on my table. About 5 of them now, lapping at the spilled beer, lined up side by side, jostling each other. Belly up to the bar, boys. As this night grows on and the bar gets more crowded, she gets rowdier, as do the cheering men. I guess it wouldn't be long before that belly revealing shirt is above her boobs, and her shorts will have crept up, become denim thongs. All right, all right. Hold on. I need to hydrate. I feel it. I give it. I give it serious consideration. And then decide I'm just not up to playing any games tonight. I chuckle again, remind of the Skinner song and give me 3 steps. One lyric in particular about from the live version. Lord, I ain't going to fight over this cunt. I throw a 20 on the table to finish covering my, well, mostly her, tabs, scattering the flies. I smile and nod at her, shaking on the dance floor as I head out to the back door. She's up with me, just as I'm opening the trunk. Trunk. Yeah, he's opening the trunk because he's going to kill her and put her in. No, no. Shit. I like how the story just becomes something else. The more I drink, and the more I'm like, just making up words as I go. But so far, this story, as you could tell, if let's play a game. Do you think she's trailer trash? Do you think she's trailer trash? Yeah. Think about that one. I mean, it's obvious. Duh. Fuck yeah, she is. You could the writing's on the fucking wall. Like blah, blah, blah. I can't see fucking literally. Goddamn. Huh? That was like 4 shots. I've been drinking throughout the day too, as always. Anyway, she catches up with me just as I'm just as I'm opening the truck door. Tugs my arm gently and asks if I can take her home. I turn and look. She cocks her head and smiles broadly. I look over her shoulder and don't see anybody coming out the door after her. It looks like she's slipped away and is serious about spending time with me. No games. I stand aside and wave her in, her aroma wafting over me as she climbs in. She slides over just enough to let me behind the steering wheel. Her left thigh is pressed up against my right. She laughs and jokes and uses her right hand to gesture all about as she talks. Her left hand she keeps on my leg, rubbing gently. Her smell is stronger in the confines of the truck. It's a warm evening, so I discreetly roll down a window. Shit. Like deodorant. That exists. I want to digress. I really do. But I'm going to stop myself. Okay. Shit, there's something I want to say. I'll save it. I'll save it. She likes to lean in close as she talks. Her breath is cigarettes and beer, and something a little riper. A rotten sweetness, like a fruit going bad. Oh, God. Like, just kick her out the fucking truck. Why are you taking her home? She needs to go. She needs to go to a clinic, be checked out. She smells that bad. Take her to a fucking vet. Maybe they can do something. Shit. Or just take her to a fucking I don't know, a car wash. Yeah, just take her to a car wash and just wash her down. Huh. I saw something. She points to a button I have pinned to the passenger sun visor. It has a picture of a grinning possum hanging by its tail with a branch and says, "Eat more possum." She laughs, saying, at first glance, she thought it said, "Eat more pussy." I smiled. That's the joke, I say. And she's fucking dumb. Of course she's fucking trailer trash. God damn it, she's fucking dumb. Now what you need to do is just take her to a fucking, like, I don't know. Take her to one of those treatment facilities for, like, mentally retarded people, like an MHMR. They could take care of her. She rubs my leg and squirms her hips a bit, smiling. I'm like talking a bit. I butchered that one. Anyway, it's just one sentence. She lives in a trailer park. Well, duh fucking shit. Saw that one. She lives in a trailer park about a mile from the bar and tells me she walks back and forth all the time. I bet she gets rides back more than not. The park is pretty big and looks like it's been around a while. Lots of old trailers line up, almost touching each other, most with their paint fading and peeling. That's just a sight. I see many cars in tiny yards in various stages of decomposition. Hoods up, engines out, tires missing, trash cans overflowing in driveways, indoor furniture, easy chairs, tables, sofas. It's outdoors on porches and in yards. Classic, classic. So think Trailer Park Boys, but just more realistic. Trailer Park Boys wanted to show you how a trailer park really looked. It would just like too bad. Like you would, it would be awful. You kind of see it. Yeah, imagine piles of just trash bags, garbage bags, overflowing, like overdue. There's digression once again, but no, there's plenty of trailer parks I've been to for my job, and they have like two dumpsters for all these fucking trailers, and the two dumpsters are in the front of the park. So what do people do? They just pile on their fucking trash. It's bad enough that the creek behind the trailer park attracts like rats and shit, but then you have the trash. Okay, so these swamp rats, these big ass fucking beasts that can scare cats away, go up for a fucking feast because there's trash laying about. It's just awful. Anyway, her trailer is gray and with pink trim. Cute. I guess it was black with red trim at one time. There's a sagging little wooden 5-foot square porch at the front of the door with rusted steel stairs leading up to it. A bear fly specked 100-watt bulb is screwed into a grimy porcelain light socket base attached to the front ceiling. So, yeah. A couple of sticky brown fly strips are hanging down, twisting in the warm breeze, each covered with dozens of tiny black bodies. She heads up on the porch, digging the key out from the back pocket of her painted-on shorts. I hang back, telling her I need to pay the water bill. She smiles playfully as she opens the door, telling me to let her know if I need any help. I smile back, saying, "Yeah, the doctor told me not to be lifting anything heavy." I hear her laugh as I turn and take a couple of steps back through overflowing trash cans. Okay, I've just gotten a good stream going when the breeze shifts and a smell makes me gag, almost piss on myself. A smell of rotted meat and decay. I finish quick, tucking myself back in. Morbid curiosity makes me look. I poke around the split open trash bags with the toe of my boot. I flip one shredded bag over, and lying under is a possum. Its dull gray eyes look up at me, lips pulled back in a grin showing sharp little teeth. It's deflated, gray fur all stiff and matted. There's a clouded hole in its side, and a mass of flies are swarming over it. I wave my boot around them. They buzz away, revealing a withering mass of maggots feeding inside the possum. The flies settle quickly back down, refusing to abandon their offspring and free lunch. Back away, head out to the porch. She's holding the door open, and I dodge the fly straps as they go in. After the smell outside, the smell inside is very faint. She points at my crotch, saying I left the barn door open, and then goes to make a couple of drinks. Oh, she didn't just go to suck it. Classy. I pull up my zipper. You might as well just leave it down, dude. Just leave it down, hang it around. She's trailer trash. Do you have to be decent with trailer trash? I don't know. I don't think so. My experience is no. Is that mean? Fuck it. Okay, here we go. She gets a bottle of Jack from the top of the refrigerator and pours us both good stiff ones, adding a splash of hot, flat Coke from an almost empty liter not liter, liter bottle of each. Bottle to each, no ice. She hands me mine, and we both take deep drinks, looking at each other. I feel the warm flush coming over me as the liquor goes down. She rises. That's a good description, because that's exactly what's happening to me. She rises to her tiptoes and kisses me hard, smashing her lips, pushing her tongue past my teeth, licking and sucking. She pulls back, grins, motions with her head for me to follow. So, did you down the drink or did you just chug it? I mean, did you just take a sip? Take deep drinks. Good. You don't want to waste it. That's what I'm saying. Don't waste the alcohol. You gotta be the liquor. You have to be the liquor. In fact, I go for shot number. I have no idea what this is. I said you would have to go on Patreon for me to take shots, but this happened anyway. God damn it. Oh, 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 that one was good. All right. All right, let's go. Ooh, this part looks good. Well, that's only fucking Malibu. Crazy. Anyway, she pulls back, grins, motion with her head for me to follow. She heads down the little hallway to what I'm sure is her bedroom. I follow, watching her butt shaking, barely noticing the smell, taking another drink to wash away her aftertaste. Ugh. In her bedroom, the single window is open, a warm breeze bellowing, threadbare curtains. The screen in the window is full of holes, and I see several flies crawling through, more flitting about. Her bedroom is about as clean as her kitchen, and we add our clothes and underwear to the piles. We step over, getting to her unmade bed. Lying next to her, she giggles throatily. Like, what is a throatily giggle? I don't know. I'm not sure what a throatily giggle is. I don't know. Lying next to her, she giggles throatily, taking me in her hand, like his dick. I watch the curve of her breast as I reach between her legs, gently stroking. My fingers touch large, fleshy lips swollen with excitement. As I reach between them, the incredible moistness sucks them in. 4 fingers disappearing to the second knuckle. She moans, 4 fingers? Whoa. Whoa, hold on, hold the fucking show. You didn't have to work it. It went 4 fingers like just sucked right in like a vacuum. Yeah. You know, you best be packing. Or you might be like, look, baby, we're gonna have to switch halls because I'm like fucking a hallway here. Like, what's going on? It's weird. I mean, did someone I think someone really did damage to your vagina. You might need to have it checked out. You see a lady doctor? Ah, she moans, arcing her back. This sure ain't her first rodeo. Well, no shit. Of course. I like the story. This is what I like about the story. This story's cool. But I pull my fingers out. I'm struck by the smell. It's cliche, but there's a heavy fish odor. She bucks, pulling me on top of her. The hand I had between her thighs is now by her head. And I smell the funk on my fingers even stronger. She sucks feverishly on my neck, distracting me, and before I can think of any more about the odor, she grabs my butt with both hands and I'm sliding inside of her. I think of Daisy Duke wearing cutoffs. I think of Daisy Duke wearing cutoffs. Daisy Duke wearing cutoffs with black stockings, and as I empty into her, I feel a burning sensation. I've experienced similar when ladies use spermicide. It You'd get back up and some kind of backwash burn like hell. I didn't see that her slide any spermicide in, but I know ladies can be discreet about that. No, she didn't strike me as the discreet type. Oh, I bet you she has I bet you she has something else. I bet you she has something else. It's like foreboding, like crazy as fuck. It's thick. You know something's about to happen. Remind yourself this is horror, so something's happening, right? And what's the point? This guy is getting lucky. He's getting lucky. This guy's having a. This is like a charity fuck. This is a charity fuck. He's a damn fucking fool. That's what's going on here. He's a damn fucking fool. No, no, he's not getting lucky. Watch. Well, don't you already know? You read and approved this story. Shh, don't think about that. Don't think about that. She smokes a cigarette as I finish my Jack Daniels. Good, good. You gotta finish that. After that, we don't exactly snuggle. She just lays close alongside of me. Presently, she falls asleep, and not long afterward, I do too. I wake, needing to pee again, and swatting at a couple of flies buzzing around my head. The room is ripe with the smell of sour sex. Her back is toward me now, her breathing slow and steady, Berto- her firm buttocks outlined with bikini tan lines. I ease out of the bed, tiptoe around dirty clothes, disturbing more flies, and ease the bathroom door closed behind me. Flipping on the light switch, there's a hum, and then one dirty fluorescent tube above the mirror flickers and provides dim light. The dingy full moon yellowish area light showing through the open window. I gotta scroll down. I look at myself in the mirror, raising my chin, shaking my head at the giant red hickey on my neck. Waving away more flies, I step over to the toilet and relieve myself. The burning sensation is still present, though not as bad. There is a prickling sensation, an itch, all throughout my crotch, like both inside and out. Everything looks red and irritated, and I wonder if she gave me a dose of the crabs. Never had them before, so I'm not sure what the symptoms would be. No, dude, it looks like you might have syphilis. It sounds like it. Not that I would know, but that's not crabs. That's not crabs. Hmm. Mr. Deadman, what do you do for a profession? How would you know that? Let's just say, I'm an investigator, and the moms on my cases don't tend to be the classy ladies. No. Anyway, you I can't tell you more. Okay, yeah, so he's in the bathroom, he's pissing, and he's like, oh man, I have crabs. After finishing I open cabinets looking for a bath cloth to wash off with. You know she's not going to have a cloth. She's just not going to have a cloth. She might have one that's dirty and stained that has like the Oilers on it, like the football team. Ah, shit. Can't find any. I don't want to touch used ones. Exactly, exactly. She has used ones and overflow in the overflowing hamper. She probably has some like dirty underwear there too. Everything in there is damp and stained. Stained. I twisted the hot faucet, meaning to rinse my hands, and the foul-smelling brown water trickling out. Well, at least you don't have like flammable water by fracking, what have you. Um, at least you don't have that. You just have shit water. Mm. Back in the bedroom, I ease about finding my clothes. I dress slightly. I dress silently, watching her sleep. She is very pretty. Okay, guys, I'm just trying to remind you. I know she smells bad. I know I said that, and there's flies around her, but she is very pretty looking, dude. That's a trap. This is a trap, and you're a fucking fool. This is one of the stories where you're a fool. You're falling for the shit. You're trying to convince us. She's very pretty. Okay. Lying naked on her side in the ruffled bed, no covers, hair moosed, breathing so heavily it's almost a snore. Okay, that's not really hot. I smile, the itching in my groin and the sour smell now seem fair trade for having shared that body. Hmm, fair trade for sharing, but it sounds like 5, 10 minutes of that. To each their own. I walk over to wake her and tell her goodbye. We both knew this was what this was. There's no reason to sneak away in the night. I'm not that much of a dick. So I lean over the bed and reach for her shoulder. She rolls over. I back up as she moans. She raises both her arms over her head and smacks her lips sensually. I smile broader, looking at her sleeping, happy face, her big breasts, flat nipples quivering with each breath, her taut stomach with a belly button piercing. Of course she would. Oh, of course she would. A diamond, probably cubic zirconian. It is, man. Rising and falling slowly, her slick pubic hair quivering. Get ready. This is it. This is it. If you thought the story had any sort of hotness, she pulls one leg up at an angle, exposing herself. It looks like a butterfly abused veal cutlet. A trickle of thin, white fluid leaks out from between those enlarged, bruised lips. A couple of flies land in her curly hairs and walk about in the stickiness. Another couple land and work their way towards the pooling white wetness. A smell of fish and foul meat is strong. More flies land in her stiff and matted fur. I look closer and see a small white worm emerge from inside her and falling into the milky fluid. Come, maybe? Then another and another. They coagulate, form a small knot, squirming over each other. More flies land begin. She's like Beelzebub. Her vagina is Beelzebub. More flies land and begin to cover her pubes as the maggots continue to cascade from within her. Goosebumps pop up on her pelvic region, spreading up towards her stomach, appearing and disappearing as the flesh undulates with the rolling masses beneath. More and more flies land on her, appearing as a single black mass. She moans and shifts position slightly. The flies rise but settle back down quickly, unwilling to abandon their meal and offspring. The smell of awful the smell of awful rises in the thick, heavy air, causing me to retch. Ugh, ugh. I back away from her, swallow my gag reflexes, ease my way out of the bedroom, shooing flies with one hand, pulling and tugging, and scratching at my groin with the other. I stumble through the living room, snatch the front door open, staggering across the porch, became entangled with fly straps, fighting their stickiness. I fall down the steps and hit the driveway with my jeans, skinning both knees. Palms of my hand are on the sharp gravel. Getting to my feet, I run to my truck, almost yanking the door off its hinges. Truck starts, I back out of her little driveway, tires spinning as I put it in drive while it's rolling backwards, leaving the trailer park entrance. With dust, gravel spraying behind me, tires squealing, I hit the pavement of the main road, rear end fishtailing as I floor it. By the time I pass the bar, I'm doing better than 90. All the while scratching and tugging at my burning joint with one hand while flies buzz around. The moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is um, check the vagina before you fuck it. Check the pussy before you fuck it. That's the moral of the story. That is the fucking moral of the story. And ladies, take care of your fucking hygiene. Don't be like this tramp, this fucking trailer trash whore. Look, I'm gonna call her what she is. Look, it's not just trailer trash. She's how do you get so low to where you have flies and maggots coming out of your vagina? When you have that, you know what you should do? You know what you should do? I don't really think a doctor's going to help. I don't think any sort of soap or anything is going to really help. You know what you should do? I don't know. You should do humanity a favor and just stomp. I would say just kill yourself. I would say just kill yourself. That way, we don't have to worry about you having the slip ups of going to a bar and luring people home, because that's what you should avoid. If you can just be like abstaining from fucking people because your vagina is such a toxic dump, it literally poisons anything it touches, and flies like feed off it. Maggots are growing inside you. That's bad. That's bad. I pray to God that if God exists in this part, I mean, if he did, and people wouldn't have these symptoms, right? But in a world where blue waffle exists, is blue waffle real? I mean, I don't know. I don't know for exact, but if blue waffle like situations could actually happen, I mean, what am I saying? What am I saying? No anecdotal evidence, but I used to work as a mental health tech. What is a mental health tech? I used to work at a psych ward where I would run the show as far as what the clients did throughout the day, blah blah blah. The unit had like 25 kids, 25 adolescents, I should say. Psycho fucks that go crazy, violent on you. That's a story in itself. But let me tell you something. Hygiene is fucking crazy, and the girls are the worst at it. The girls are the worst at it. They're just so fucking terrible at it. Wash your fuck. Why does the girl ween have to smell like fucking fish? Why does it have to smell like rank vagina? Because people aren't washing their fucking vaginas. They aren't washing their. So let this story be a lesson, ladies. Wash your vagina. It's like that scene in American Psycho. Yeah, he'll pick up the prostitute. But what does he do? Just wash it. He gives her a bath. Gives her a fucking bath. Gotta wash your fucking pussy. Wash your pussy. Of course, guys. If you're at a bar, if you're anywhere, and a girl's like all over you, she might look hot. But if she smells like she is like, what is it, rotten eggs and shit like that, let that go. If you fall for that, it's your fault. You can't blame her because you're an idiot. You're an idiot, you're a moron, and what happens to you, you need to own up to that. But that was two stories, two live drunk reading stories of Deadman's Tome. Wow. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'll end this with saying that if you are a fan of horror, okay, I know what I read. These two stories are more sexual based. They're not really the ultra scary stories, They're more disturbing than anything else. Shit. But Deadman's Tome delivers as far as demented, terrifying content, as well as offensive, brutal horror. And as you can tell, just offensive all around. If you are a writer and you write this sort of thing, it's in my way. You will get paid. If you're a fan of that stuff, read it, like, share, all that, because it goes a long way. And if you are a fan that much, consider joining the Patreon. Okay, Patreon. And the anthologies we have. Book of Horrors #2 is coming out October 1st. Yeah, and that's gonna be an exciting fucking read. With that said, I want to say, as much as I said and digressed, are reading the stories. For what it's worth, I hope the authors know that this is all done in jest. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I accepted the stories and published the stories, so I like them. Sense of humor goes a long way. Anyway, with that said, see you later. See you later.